And it's not just about being a rich kid or anything like that. I approach Donald Trump as what you kind of see in him when you really watch him. There's a pretense, there's something created about him in a sense of bulliedom. But what he is, I believe, is a brat.
Did Johnny Depp just roast Trump so hard he's seconds away from an all-caps Twitter rant? The same guy who once rocked pirate eyeliner better than most influencers just unleashed a verbal cannonball straight at Trump's ego. And oh boy, let's just say, it did not land softly. Picture Trump's face turning the exact shade of his spray tan, his fingers violently hammering his phone, probably misspelling half the words. His hair barely hanging on. Depp didn't just call him out. He packed his bags, moved into Trump's head rent-free, and started rearranging the furniture. And now, Trump's unraveling faster than his business empire. Grab your popcorn. This is about to get messy.
If Donald Trump is elected president of the United States...
Hi. So, I don't know what kind of conversation, when you say you're having a conversation with someone there.
Yeah, I'm filming the recordings based on previous conversations. I know they're doing illegal things.
Like staff there?
Yes, the staff, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, it depends on what the conversation was about. If it was a private conversation between you and her, or was it a public conversation? It just depends. I don't know.
I'll be honest with you, they literally are misusing government funds there, and I would like to know why I'm being mistreated there on every occasion that I've been there in the past, and that's what I need to know. I'm investigating because no one else is willing to investigate, so I am personally investigating now what is going on in this godforsaken town, yeah? Now, is it my right to film that conversation?
I believe it's, if it's a private conversation, you have to have consent.
How do I know if it's a private conversation?
Well, it's not a conversation that you're involved in, then that's a very private conversation.
If there's a conversation I'm not involved in, so that would mean it's...
So if you were there and someone was talking to somebody else, and not talking to you,
then I couldn't. But as it stands, it was my conversation, so I could record it, correct?
but if they've got a notice saying that they don't want you to record them at their premises, and they ask you to leave because you're recording, then they can ask you to leave.
I didn't see anywhere that it said I can't record. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, maybe have a look.
Okay. Do they need to legally have a notice to tell people they can't record in there? Like, do they have to legally make it be known?
They can pretty much refuse business if they don't want to serve you. They don't have to serve you.
Okay, that's okay. I guess it may come down to that, I guess, yeah. I'll be honest with you, I just wonder, is it government funds they run on? Because, like, how do I even know whose funds they're running on? Like, if it's government funds, I have a right to the services, and they can't refuse me services. Unless I'm underclass, am I an animal? Do I look like an oxman to you? Then why would they refuse me services if it's a government facility?
It's the first time I've met you, so I don't know.
It's the first time what, sorry?
It's the first time I've met you, I don't know.
I apologise. I don't mean to put you on the spot, but quite honestly, people have been putting me on the spot for quite a while.
So, do you want me to... So you're having like a legal issue? Do you want me to get you something?
Well, they literally have denied me the right for housing, and they are literally a social housing service in this town.
Do you want me to get someone to get in contact with you in regards to legal advice?
I don't know, is that possible? Because I'll be honest with you, I've tried contacting all the legal services around town. They say there's a conflict of interest, but they won't tell me what is the conflict of interest. I've tried contacting legal aid, and they just say they won't help me most of the time. I've contacted a number of other organisations, and everyone slammed the door in my face. So I guess it's going to come down to, I'm going to have to do it myself. As they say, if you want it done properly.
So you're looking for housing, is that right?
I guess to some degree I would be, yeah. As a normal human being, I would require a house to put my ugly head in, yeah.
So, I can look at some sort of referral to get somebody to get in contact with you.
Well, this is the thing, they haven't even opened the door for me to see what there is. Like, I don't even know what services is other than Uniting Care, and that's about as united as, I guess, a pile of poo-poos, to be honest, and to put it very eloquently, I guess.
What's your name?
Alex.
And your surname?
Mania, M-A-N-E-A.
M-A-N-E-A,
M-A-N-E-A, sorry. Yeah.
the date of birth, Alex.
11 to the 10th, 77. And my full name's Alexandru, if you need to spell it. A-L-E-X-A-N-D-R-U.
Alex.
A-L-E-X-A-N-D-R-U.
Contact phone number?
0411 500 359.
Alright, I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see if I can get a referral agency to get in contact with you. I'll probably call on the private number. It'll probably be in the next couple of days. Alright?
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm going to start looking up the laws, so I apologise if this goes on for too long, but I will be honest with you. People have done a lot of bad things, officer, and I don't know if you're part of it or not, but I suspect things are going to change around here, and I'm not sure what's going to happen to the people that were the ringleaders, if you know what I mean.
Alright. Take care.
Okay, thanks. Take care. Hi, officer. Not much. I just went to the police station to hand myself in, seeing I'm going to be a wanted man, I guess. So.
Wanted man for
Not
what?
wanted at all.
I don't know. I guess I'm not. I must be the scourge of the town, or am I the bane of the town?
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry, I lost my breath running across the road. Can I please ask, do they have the right to tell me to leave for
Yep.
not doing anything wrong?
Yes.
Yep.
So is that a lawful request?
Yep.
Okay, to leave for not doing anything wrong.
Yep.
Okay, how does that
Their
work?
premises.
How does that work?
It's the same as when I got you down at that shop down there at St V's, remember?
Yeah.
Yep, they can ask you to leave at
So
their
you're
shop.
positive a lawful request?
Yes. Yep.
That's a lawful request to
Yes.
leave for no reason whatsoever?
Yes. 100%. It's their,
Okay,
it's
is it-
their property, their business, they can do what they want.
Is it a lawful
I
request?
told you that the other day at St V's.
And I
It's
left,
exactly-
as you
yep, and
said,
it's
yeah,
exactly the
okay.
same.
Now,
Nothing has changed since that day.
Can I ask you, is it lawful to say, to ask me to stop recording if I believe there's a crime being committed?
Well, it's inside the premises as well. It's not a public place, it's inside their premises.
Oh,
So
that's,
yes,
that's not what I asked.
What was your question?
I asked, is it lawful for them to ask me to stop filming if I believe there's a crime being committed?
They've asked you to leave, so you're already breaching that.
They didn't ask me to leave at that stage. They actually didn't ask me until the very end to leave.
Right. Well, what crime are you talking about?
I believe they're misusing government public funds, to be honest.
Well, no, you can't record in there for that.
Why not?
Because it's their premises. They ask you to leave, you leave.
I did
You
leave.
can't record. You can record out here in public places like you're doing now, but you can't record in there. If they tell you to stop, you stop. And they tell you to leave, you leave.
But what if there's a crime being committed?
There was no crime being committed, mate.
Are you positive?
100%.
Are you willing to go on the record for that?
Yep.
Okay. We're going.
Yep.
See you,
See
mate.
you,
Are
mate.
you willing to go on the record 100%?
You're not to go back in there.
Why is that?
Right, you've
Nice
been
and
banned.
you trespassing and dragging in there. Alright, mate? We're leaving.
Have I done something wrong?
No, that's why we're leaving.
Then why don't I let it go in there?
Because if you go in there, you've been told to leave. This is really,
And how long
really
can I not
simple.
go in there for?
This is really, really simple, right?
It's not simple,
Sure,
to be
it is
honest.
very
No,
simple.
it's not.
It's like St V's.
It's not simple at all, sir.
Well, we're not going in
See you, mate.
Can you explain to me why I have to not go in there? Have I done something wrong?
And it'll be trespassing. I'll come back and I'll arrest you.
What will you arrest me for? Okay, in what way would that be trespass? Okay, what have I done wrong? Thanks.